All right, here we go, folks. Another great match in store for you guys. I believe they've already started. Jani Uski from Finland. 763 Fargo versus Mika Immonen. Everyone knows Mika Immonen, world champion. 784 Fargo. And I hear he's been playing some really good pool for the last 3 or 4 months, getting back heavily into the tournament scene. Trying to make some stuff happen once again. Mika went there for a long time. I know at least 3 years straight where he was winning everything under the sun. Hasn't quite been like that for a while now, but he's still a great player. It's not one that you take lightly. You can believe that. So we are down to our 8 players now. And these are just 2 of them. We also have Mac Lechner still in it. Aloysius Yap is still in it. Peaches, is that Labudas? See if I can pull this list up again. Yeah, Peaches Labudas beat Cheng Jun Lin. Aloysius Yap beats Adam Wheeler. If I'm not mistaken, Dennis Grabe beats Jeffrey DeLuna. Max Lechner beats Donnie Mills. Wilktor Zielinski beats David Singleton. Sangjin Filanovic beats Mario He. Naturally, Mika Immonen wins over Dimitris Loskatos. Not really sure how to pronounce his name. And Jani Uski beats BJ Essery. So those are your final 8 players. So if I have to guess, I would say Aloysius Yap is probably the favorite to win it. If he continues to break the way he's been breaking, I don't see anybody stopping him. All right. Mika's very fortunate to even have a shot on this 4 after running into it. That is something you try not to do when you're playing rotation pool. So he's going to be spinning this cue ball 3 rails. Get back to the center of the table for the 5 in his bottom left corner. And that's exactly how he shoots it. You see how slow he put that ball in action. So that was all stroke with right hand spin. And it just kept going and gives him perfect shape. Well, maybe not perfect, but he's got position here. He may be forced to draw this ball in between the 9 and the 10. Otherwise, he's going to be forced to roll into it. And he just decided to go and just roll into it. I'm really surprised he didn't hit that ball higher to really push it off that 10 ball and go at least a little bit up table to give him a little bit easier shot on the 6 ball. So this is a race 11, single elimination. Last 8 players of the tournament, of the 10 ball. And that's why I figured he would try to get a little bit closer to that 6 ball. That was not an easy shot, and he's a little upset with himself on that one for missing that ball. Sure, he'll be shooting the 9 and the 10 in the same pocket. So just a little straight draw action here. He could go 2 rails if he wanted, but he'd be risking going into the corner pocket with the cue ball. So I'm assuming he's probably going to draw this ball. Or not. Look like he's going high. Hard to tell from this position. I am a long ways from this table, just so you know. All right, so he chooses to go top. Are you bringing me a donut back or something? Okay. More, shorty.
I was on my tiptoes.
See you in a minute. All right. We got Johnny got the first rack here, going to 11. You guys are gonna have to excuse the background noise. We do have a room full of football fanatics, NFL football fanatics. Apparently a lot of people are going for, who was that? The Buffalo Bills playing up there. So there's a lot of excitement in the house. Looks like, it looks like they're playing the Los Angeles Chargers. I think that's who they're called nowadays. I don't watch football, so I don't know. Anywho, Jani to break, rack number 2, leading this match 1-0 over Mika Immonen, and he makes a really good break. If you must. You know, this one ball looks awfully close to the 9. I wonder if he's weighing his option on kicking the back of this and calling the 4 ball. I mean, it does look like it has the angle to go that direction, as long as you don't hit the 1 too full. As we're looking at the screen, he's going to need to hit the top side of that 1 to get it going that direction of the 4 ball. If the 2 balls are like really, really close or even almost frozen, there's a small angle there. He could possibly make this 4 ball, but obviously he doesn't like it. So he's trying to figure out a different strategy, a push-out strategy. Surely he can't push over there. The 1 ball does go in that pocket where he's just standing at. He just had his hand at. So there's no way he's pushing for this cut shot. He's got to. Either way you look at it, I believe he's going to have the worst of it. Because if he pushes out for a kick shot, there's no guarantee of getting a good safety on the 1 ball, so he'll probably get it back. Now he left a cut shot here, and I'm pretty sure this 1 ball goes. So if it goes, Mika is certainly going to play this shot. See if we can get a better look. Yeah, I don't know about this. There's no way. I just can't see. If he's going to play this shot, he's only playing it to skim off the edge of the ball and send the cue ball back up table behind this cluster of balls. So he won't hit this too fat. About like so, but he hit it too fat. Is he going to get away with it? I'm not for sure if he can get past the 9 ball. Later, David. Not for sure if he can get past this 1 ball. I mean, get past the 9 ball. So let's see here. All right, good shot there by Mika Immonen. Look at the control there. That was a very good shot. All right, so it looks like most of the house is rooting for. Is that the Ravens? The Ravens playing the Buffalo Bills, I guess. Thought it was the San Diego Chargers or whatever they're called these days. Yeah, I think it's the Ravens. But anyhow, I guess the house is happy. The Ravens just made a touchdown over the Bulls. Buffalo Bills, I'm sorry, not the Bulls. Mika Immonen's like, can we just settle down a little bit? All right, so here we go. Another shot that he's going to have to push off to get on the 6 ball. And he does push forward this time, so still not the easiest of shots, but he does have the shot with, I'm not going to say automatic shape, but you hit the bottom of the cue ball, you should get automatic position for the 7, just like so. Didn't want to hit this too hard. He might be okay here. Yeah, it's a tight window in that line right there, so he might be forced to powerhouse this ball to the other side and then back across. I'm not really for sure he can drag this ball slow enough to keep position for the 8. All right, rather than try to force it, he just slow rolled it, and that's a pretty good shot. So here he's just going to stun this cue ball. Focus on making this ball and just let the cue ball stun to the right for the 9 in the side pocket. And there you go. He stunned the crap out of it, but either way, gets it done. So now all he got to do is punch this ball and play the 10 in this bottom left corner. Like so. He's in perfect line. Tie this ball game up at 1-1 against Jani Uski. I believe both of these, I know Mika Immonen's from Finland for sure. And I believe Jani is as well. He had a shirt on yesterday, I think, that had his name on it. Or was that earlier today? I don't remember. I probably slept since then. All right, here we go. Mika Immonen break, rack number 3. We have a tie ball game here, along with Jani Uski. And he does not have an open shot at this 1 ball that's absolutely just hanging in the jaws of the corner pocket. Not really sure. He's trying to see if he can reach it to even jump it, but I don't think he can. So Mika may be forced to push out for a jump shot, but I'm not really sure. He's going to kick at this ball. I mean, he's a favorite to make this ball, but if you hit it too good, you're just going to follow it in and give up ball in hand. Or miss the whole ball and give up ball in hand. At least this ball in hand is not as bad as the other ball in hand. So Jani is still going to have to play a good position shot here on the 2 ball. I really expect him to put it on the side rail, not the end rail, and swing the cue ball 2 rails and play the 2 in this bottom left corner pocket. Yeah, right there. He could even put it super close and just barely hit it. I mean, I think that's the shot. Shooting it this way, you risk running into the 4, and it's really not necessary. And then you're going to go to the side rail anyway and bounce back out. So why not set it here and go this way with it? Like I said, you risk running into the 4 on that shot, and he almost did. But like they say, you know, less cue ball movement is always the best, and That was definitely the less cue ball movement shot selection that he chose. But at the same time, I think kind of think my shot was better, but they're the pros. I'm not the pro. All right, so Jani's got a nice shot here on the 3, straight in the upper corner pocket there, and looking to see how much he needs to roll forward on this shot to get the right angle for the 5 after making the 4. So he'll just go 1 ball's width forward, and he's got just the perfect angle to draw this ball straight back. And he should have a small angle on the 5 to be able to get back to the center of the table. Well, he's got the perfect angle here to just draw off the side roll and get almost straight in on the 8 to this bottom right corner. Maybe he's looking at the 8-10 combo because it does, that looks wired too. Maybe he's having an inner debate here. All right, so maybe the 8 didn't go by the 9, but it sure looks like it does. Either way, he's got a shot in the side pocket on this 8 ball here. And that doesn't have to do a whole lot with the cue ball. Just get it to the side roll and back out. And there you have it. You should be playing this 9 ball in this bottom, the 10 ball, I'm sorry, in the bottom left corner pocket. So just drift the cue ball up. And that'll do until he learns better. It's not quite straight in on the shot, but he's good enough to make it. All right, this is to take a 1-game lead over Mika Immonen. Once again, shoots this ball with authority. Not really sure why he hit it so hard, but he gets it done. All right, here we go. Jani Uski to break. Rack number 4. Leading this match over Mika Immonen, 2-1. Playing the 5 and 7 in side pockets. And the 5 or the 7 never went in. The 5 catches the point. And he misses the 7 completely. But he gets a nice layout here on the 1 ball. Got to really look at this line here. There's not a big gap here for the 2 ball, so he's going to have to hit. He's going to need to be very precise here on where he hits the side rail at. Now he's looking at possibly drawing this ball in between the 7 and the 9 and just let it drift up table Needs to get it anywhere about where the 5-ball is. And that's exactly how he shoots it. And look at the speed on this shot. Absolutely perfect. Very nice shot by Jani Uski from Finland. All right, so he's got one more good position shot here to make. And that's going from the 2 to the 4. If he gets anywhere close to straight in on this 4-ball, don't think it goes in the side pocket. It might go where he's standing at. If not, he'll be shooting it in the other one or the same pocket as the 2. That's a great shot. Didn't think he would bring the cue ball that high up. But like they say, center table is always going to be your best friend, and that's basically what he did there. But he could have shot position for the other side pocket. Nevertheless, he's got a nice shot here on the 4, and it offers great position for the 5 in the side pocket. Now, if he's anywhere close to being straight in on this, he'll just roll this to the side roll and just barely spin off with right English. High right. And he's got a great line here on the 7-ball. All right, here we go. Straight bottom English. Didn't get quite straight in on this, but he's close enough. He'll just slow roll this ball in. And this is to take a 2-game lead over Mika Immonen. And there you have it. Jani Uski with a break and run. Mika Immonen seems a little on the upset side. Not quite too happy with the way this match is going for him. All right, here we go. Mika Immonen in the break, trailing this match 1-4. Rack number 5 has a solid break. Oh, very fortunate the 6-ball got comboed in, leaving Mika a very nice shot here on the 1-ball. So he'll draw this ball out for the 2 in the side pocket. Actually, he probably won't draw it. He'll probably hit it with high right English and go 2 rails with the cue ball. I believe that's kind of the way I would do it. He's going bottom, so he's drawing it out to the center of the table. There's more than one way to get position on this 2-ball anyways. All right, so he's going to come down. He's probably even going to touch the rail, making sure he's leaving himself an angle, that angle on the 3, so he can easily just slide up. I was kind of expecting him to get here, but he doesn't have to. He doesn't have a drastic angle on the 4s. I mean on the 3, so he can just slide it up table and shoot the 4 up table. But this is going to be a personal preference here. Like I said, the less you move the ball around, the easier it is for you to run out. And this is, to me, I think this is a really easy position shot to do what he just did. I mean, I do this particular shot all the time. You still can't, I mean, it's hard to get in trouble doing that shot, especially if there's not any other balls that are in the way, in which there was no balls in the way for doing that, unless he just come close to that corner up there, and it's highly unlikely. So Mika Immonen with the nice billiard off the break here to get the 6-ball to go in, and leaves him perfectly straight on the 1-ball to get this rack started. This has become a really good layout, and as I say that, he leaves himself a little bit of angle on the 9, but I think he's okay. Oh, yeah. Sitting perfect on the 10 ball for the opposite corner, and he's going to be able to get back one of those games that he threw away. Just like so. Mika Immonen trailing the match 2-3 over Jani Uski, or under Jani Uski, better yet. See what else we got going on in the house. Okay, so on a side note, we have Dennis Grobby playing Max Lechner. All right, Jani Uski to break, rack number 6, leading this match 3-2 over Mika Immonen. See what kind of break we got. 6-7 in side pockets. Can he get it done? There goes the 6. Oh, catches the point. 7 ball gets low, and the 6 ball goes high. So that just tells me one thing, like we saw earlier in the other match, when one goes high and the other one goes low, usually that tells you that the rack might be slightly twisted the wrong direction, causing the balls to do that, because usually both to go high or both to go low. Very seldom do you see them go one high and one low. So we have Aloysius Yap. Who's Aloysius playing? Who? Oh. All right, Aloysius Yap is playing Peaches. Forget what his last name is. Laubuska or something. Yeah, Peaches Labutis. Peaches Labutis from Lithuania. Aloysius Yap is playing him. Both of those guys are playing some extreme pool right about now. Love to see how that's going. Yeah, just one price for all of it. $17.95. Yeah. All right, so Jani appears to have a good break here and looking pretty good here on the 3 ball. I believe he's just going to force this. Just a hair above center and touch of right English. Force it to that second rail at least. Oh, my bad. That's the 4 ball up there. I was thinking he was trying to get on the 5. So, even better. This one he'll definitely draw out 2 rails. Bottom right. There's 1 rail. There's the second rail. He'd like to get straight in on his 5, and that's probably close enough. He's got his option here, draw it back, shoot the 6 in the side, or just stun it over and shoot the 6 up top. If it was my preference, I'd rather shoot the 6 up top. That way you try to get straight in. That way all you got to do is shoot a stop shot for the 7 ball. Or similar to a stop shot. Certainly makes the out a lot easier playing it this way than risk running behind the 7 or bumping into the 7, being jacked up over the 7, all of that stuff. Huh?
Just look and see what you're saying.
All right, so Jani's got perfect shape here, so he can either draw back or he can just stop the cue ball right where it is, which is what he's looking at. See what kind of angle he has on the 7 to get back across table. So he should just stop it right there, as he does. He'll go 1 rail to the side rail, back out anywhere where the cue ball is right now. He'll be happy with that. So just a little past center of the table line. And he goes all the way over, and there's nothing wrong with that either. You just don't want to be straight on this shot. You get straight on it, then you're forced to draw it straight back and take a back cut on the 9. And then either way, you want to make this as easy as possible. So he'll bounce this off the rail, like so. Okay, looks like he's going to play the 9 and the 10 in the same pockets. There you go. Perfect position. Mika Immonen says he's seen enough. And Jani increases his lead once again to 2 games, leading this match 4-2 over Mika. Mika's still a little on the upset side, apparently. I don't hear anything rolling under the table, so obviously it was a dry break. Mika is certainly upset with himself on the, at least on the breaking performance side of the match. So Jani comes to the table with a fairly routine shot on the 1. Just going to have to work out some position here for the 2. I think he'll swing this with bottom left English and try to go in between the 4 and the 5 ball to play the 2 in the either in the same pocket or in the side pocket. And he clips the 4 going around it, and he's going to be forced to kick 1 rail. Now, being that all these balls are all clustered together, he's going to try to get the cue ball to stop right there. He's going to shoot 1 rail into to the left side rail where he's standing at. So he's going to shoot here and play the 2 ball right here. And he'll probably hit it with a little bit of bottom English, so the cue ball will stop right where the 2 ball is. And if he misses the 2 ball should come over in this vicinity, playing a safety with, might as well say, a 2-way shot here. So let's see how Jani executes this shot. So he's hitting a little bit below center. That should stop the cue ball if he hits it dead straight. And he did hit it pretty close to being straight, but I think he was a little too high on the cue ball. Not quite enough to stop the cue ball. But either way, he made a good shot out of it. And Mika's not going to have really a shot, but he's going to have a great opportunity to lay down a really good safety here. So he'll thin off the edge of the 2 ball like so. And he would love to get this ball to just marry behind one of these balls. Just like so. And I expect Jani to come out with the jump cue for this one. And the good thing about this, yeah, he's sizing it up. If he jumps this ball here, he should be able to bank this 2 ball. Yeah, I would say bank the 2 ball up here and try to leave it down there. Meanwhile, the cue ball will come this way. Maybe in this vicinity, depending on how much spin you get on the ball. So looking at what he's pointing at, he's sizing up this shot to cut it in backwards. Because he knows if he tries to cut this ball in, he's got to hit it kind of thin, which automatically takes the cue ball back up where he is. So now he's looking at a 1 rail kick. Not really sure I like this one. 2 rail kick. Well, that's a good kick there for Jani. Mika's going to come to the table, and he's not really going to have anything to shoot at. Although he can hit the 2-ball, but he's not going to get anything out of it. So now he's got to try to work some magic here and try to make something happen, some kind of safety attempt. And at the moment, I'm not really seeing, nothing comes to mind at the moment. Let's get a closer look here. I believe Mika's going to try to just stun this ball and stop it right where the 2 is. If he can hit all of it, I'm not for sure he can hit all of it. If he can't hit all of it, then I think he's going to be screwed here. Yeah, I'm not really seeing. I don't even think he can do a 1-rail kick. Side rail to the 2-ball because the side pocket's in the way. All right, so he's calling the 2-ball. Maybe he's looking at it billiard off the 3, and it's going to slide in there. And it looks like that's what he tried to do. Is he going to get a roll out of it? No, he is not. All right, so with any luck for Mika Immonen, his only real opportunity of getting back to the table is going to be the 4-5 combo. Depending on the position that he gets on the 4, coming off the 3, will determine if, more than likely will determine if Mika's getting back to the table. All right, so bottom right English, swing the cue ball at least 2 rails. Go around the 9. Here it comes. Needs to grow some legs. And that's a super thin cut right there. But I'm sure Jani will be okay with it. This is a 9-foot table, so it won't be the easiest of shots. And you got to maintain some kind of position here for the cue ball to get on the 4. So it looks like he's going to be playing safe. Get the cue ball buried behind the 5 and send the 3-ball up table. That seems to be the right shot for me. And that's exactly what he executes. Nicely done by Jani Uski. But I believe he really needed to get that cue ball married up to the 5. So I think Mika's going to come to the table with a fairly decent jump shot here over the 4. Let's see if we can get another look. Well, he's going to have to go. He's going to have to jump the 5 too, so he may be forced to kick at this ball. Not sure if he called the 3 or if he called the 10 ball. I know he pointed something at that corner, and he probably called the 10 considering it was going that direction. The cue ball was. And that was a very good attempt by Mika Immonen. He did good just to even hit the ball. All right, so Jani comes to the table with a thin cut shot here on the 3-ball. And I believe he'll make this ball. And the cue ball will be tracking right towards the 4. Okay, so he does miss. And, well, can't really say that that was luck. Although he did miss the shot. Had he not missed the shot, That means he would have hit the 3 ball even thinner and probably would have ran into the 4. So now Mika is in a little predicament here. He might have to jump over the 7 and go 2 rails into the 3. But even that's asking for a lot, being that the cue ball looks very close to the 5 ball. All right, so he's calling it in this bottom right corner, so he's going 1 rail there to his right. Well, not really for sure what happened there. If he was going 1 rail, he was off by a lot. Certainly don't think that he was trying to go 2 rails on that shot. Either way, we're looking at a 3-10 combo here. Not really for sure why he's got so much distance here from the 3. I mean, I would set this up for a left-handed shot. That seems to be about how easy this combo is. I don't understand why he's so far, but he's probably not going to have a problem making it anyways. Ten in the corner pocket, and there you have it. Jani Uski increases his lead to 3 now. Yeah, it should be 5-2. I don't think I missed a rack here. Or did I? Could have swore this is 5-2, not 6-2. Well, they've got 6-2 marked on the table, so I guess I will update. Maybe I forgot to update the score, the last rack. Either way, 6-2. Jani Uski got the break, leading this match over Mika Immonen and breaking rack number 9. And what a good break that was. And he has no shot on the 1 unless he wants to bank it in the side pocket. Certainly no cut shot here. If he banks it in the side pocket, the cue ball is going to be tracking toward the 2. And he should have a shot if he chooses to go that way. And I think that might be a little much. Don't relinquish your lead just because you're ahead. I think you always have to play the right shot. Play safe. Send the cue ball past the 4 and the 6 and send the 1 to the end rail. You definitely don't want to send the 1 ball in front of the corner pocket. So Mika's going to come to the table and jump this ball in. If he has to jump it, he might not even have to jump it. If he does, it's just a little bit. He'll probably jump it with his full cue. He just has a little bit of the edge of the ball to get over, and he didn't even need to jump. He just spun the ball right around the 4 and got dead perfect on the 2 ball. All right, so still no easy task with the 6 ball being tied up on the 9. Mika still has his work cut out for him. He has an opportunity right here to either go forward and spin it 2 rails and try to break it up, slide it straight over, stun the ball with bottom right, and try to break it up. There's a few options here, so let's see what Mika decides to do. He might not even mess with it. Okay, so here we go. This is a real opportunity to shoot this 4-ball up table. Slide the cue ball to the side rail and break up the 9-6 and still get position on the 5. And that's exactly how he plays it. Smart thinking there by Mika Immonen. Got to be a real pool player to pull off a shot like that. Yeah, it's locked. Oh. What can you have? All right. Really surprised Mika leaves himself this long shot, but he should be okay. You'd think he would have gotten a little closer. Don't leave yourself on the rail too. And I know Mika, so I've known him for a little bit, and I know he's highly upset about the performance that he's been putting on this match. But he's got to grind it out. Mika needs to do what Mika needs to do. Try to keep his head in the game and grind it out. It's the best he can do. This is a race 11, so he's got plenty of time to figure out a way to get it together. All righty, we have a nice look here at the wooden ball. I believe he's going to stun draw this and shoot the 2 up down here to the bottom right. I think he'll want to stun it at least 2 diamonds. At least 2 feet. All right, close enough. All right, Mika rolls it down. Perfect for the 3 in the side where he should just have to just drift forward. Now he's trying to figure out where the ideal position for the 4-ball is. And I believe he might have an angle that's going towards the 4. If not, he'll try to roll straight in and get just a little left of the straight in line of the 4-ball to go up in the top left corner. All right, so he did have the wrong angle. Needs it to slow down. All right, so now he's got a back cut on the 4-ball, and he's going to set up position for the 5 in the same pocket. Wow. Punched it about as hard as he could punch it. Almost thought he would just drew it to the bottom rail and back up. Look at the stroke he put on that ball. This will help build his confidence. And there you have it. Nicely done by Mika Immonen. Chops his deficit by another game. Now he's only down 2 rather than 4. No tickets here today, sir.
I guess. Ask Leah. She just went in the car.
Should be the same rules.
Ask Pedro. He's right here. Ask Pedro. He's right there. Pedro. Second chess tournament is the same.
Where's my jelly for y'all's matchup? Y'all wouldn't have had that matchup if it wasn't for me. Now they're playing again, from what I hear.
Nobody asked me yet.
When you bring it.
I don't want in on this. I hope they're not assuming I'm getting in. When? Tonight?
Afterwards.
I'm gonna play somebody tonight.
Play Bobby. He went 2 and out.
Yeah, you should give me.
Second chance or second chance.
It's been done. Well, they're finishing it.
What about tonight?
Still going. We're at a standstill because the winners are still over here. That's because we're all got our computers going on up there. Yeah, actually, you can unplug that one because mine unplugged this one. No, mine's been charging for quite a few hours. Yeah, you.
Can't believe we didn't get over 100 views.
Take it out.
Thought the stream was pretty good. Well, I asked him. He came over here and I was talking to the winner. And I go, are you playing this match? And he goes, no, I'm still looking at the doctor. I goes, I want to play. He goes, but I only have 2 fighters. And he goes, they want to play for 6. And I'm like, oh. And then that's when I said, Joe, I said, brother. But I told Pedro first. I'm like, y'all do it. This is crazy. Turn it down. All right, so Mika's starting to feel it now. He's really, tell you, sometimes when you get that blood boiling, it makes that focus kick in a little bit higher. And this is to get within one. And there you have it, Mika Immonen on the comeback. 5-6 now. Yeah, BJ actually won. Hill.
Are you doing the? Are you helping at all with like the second chance bracket? Or
No.
do you know where she is?
No, I don't know where she's at. Maybe she went to the restroom. Yeah, probably so. I know I can stream to multiple locations on XSplit. All right, Jani trying to slow Mika down. Now that he's got a little bit of heat on him, let's see how he holds up. 2-rail position. Good stuff right there. Got the perfect line too, just to drift up 1 rail for the 6th ball. In the same pocket he just made the, well, whatever that was, 3 or the 4. Oh, the 4 ball. Straight top English. He's absolute perfect. Draw this ball back, straight back, a few feet. Awesome break. All right, so 2 rails. He's going to try to hit the 9-ball, I would assume, here after back cutting this one. Wow, he caught that super thin. I was really surprised that I think he's just as surprised as I am. Definitely didn't want to touch that 5-ball. I thought he had a little bit more of that 1 than he actually did, so maybe maybe it was a super thin back cut. So anyhow, he's still looking at the 5, so it must be a little closer to the rail than it looks from here. Oh, probably because it is. So he's probably going to have to get perfect position here on the 3-ball to be able to hold the cue ball on the same line for the 5. So he's probably going to have to go to the top rail and then straight back towards the 3-ball. Try to get as close to straight in as he possibly can. It's hard to tell how much that 5 is actually off the rail, so let's see how he shoots it. He's drawing it into the side rail and back out. Oh, no, he's not even doing that. So he was a lot straighter on that too than it appeared on the monitor here. So either way, he can just slow roll this 3-ball and keep it in the same line as the 5. Let's see how he plays it. All right, so maybe it does go in the side pocket. He's going to be jacked up over the 7. See, from looking at this angle, it looks like he has plenty of room, but looking at the other angle, it looks like he doesn't. But apparently he does, or else he wouldn't set up for this shot. You're going to have to go across table for the 7 in the bottom corner. And he didn't get quite far enough, but he should be okay with his shot. Two rail position for the 9 inside. And there you go. It's a pretty good speed there. Now he may have too much angle on this, so he'll be forced to take this cue ball to the bottom rail and back up. Shoot the 10 in the bottom left-hand corner over here. Just like so. Hits it dead perfect. Mika's giving it to him. Increase his lead once again to 8. Not really sure why Mika's upset. There's not much he can do about that. How you doing, man?
Good. How's it going?
Not bad, not bad.
Having fun?
Always. All right, see you later, Gerard.
2 weeks you'll be back, right?
Yeah, 26 and 27? Yeah, I guess that is in 2 weeks.
Anybody can play?
Huh?
Anybody can play that tournament, or is it just the league players?
No, anybody can play it. Yeah. This one here you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah, anybody can play it. Sure can. All right, so it looks like we have a jump shot here. I don't really see Mika having any problem jumping this ball and making the one. His cue ball is automatically going to go 3 rails for position on the 2. This is my laptop as of right now. That is crazy there. What a bad roll. Well, if Mika wasn't upset already, this will definitely seal the deal.
Hey, Garza. Remember, I got a license.
There we go.
You have a license? Don't really see any issues here for Jani, so Mika's, I don't blame him. He's highly upset. I would be too. All right, so pristine position here on the 9. Draw it straight back, or you can swing it 2 rails. They'll have to punch it to go 2 rails. And he does. Absolute perfection. He's got the perfect angle, just stun this ball up table. He'll be straight in on the 10 ball. And he already has a commanding lead over Mika Immonen. This to go up 9-5 over Mika. And there you have it. This game can be brutal sometimes. I hope he has been found already. If not, I'm afraid that you probably won't see him ever again. No, not yet, but I noticed the memory's running pretty high on it as of right now. All right, so here we go. Jani's going to get a scratch off the break. Wow. That's the first bad roll he's had in quite some time. So Mika's got ball in hand here, and it's not the easiest of outs. I expect him to roll this one past the 6 and just drift the cue ball up behind the 2 and shoot the 2 up table, rather than play a 2-6 combo. Yeah, ball in hand. I don't think Mika's going to have a problem with this. As a matter of fact, he can even take the cue ball and run it into the 6 if he'd like. I don't really like playing the combo, but I mean, he's got ball in hand. I wouldn't think that he'd have a problem shooting this 2 ball where he's standing at in that corner pocket. I think that is the correct shot. Play the cue ball behind the 2 and shoot it up table, away from the 6. All right, so he's opted for the 2-6 combo, and he got absolutely dead perfect on it. So if it's not perfectly straight up, he's going to need to punch this so the 2 will go the other corner pocket. See, I think he should have punched it a little bit. That would have forced the 2 ball to go more to the left. So now he's looking at playing a safety here. Yeah, he's not a happy camper right now. Shouldn't be any of that on my computer, as I usually only use Windows Defender. One rail kick. Just mainly probably just going to be trying to get distance here on the 2 ball. Kick it up table and leave the cue ball down on this end. I don't think you can touch this 2. See what the other angle looks like. No, don't look like he can touch the 2. It's very close though. Wow, he's still looking at touching the edge of it, so maybe he can see just the edge of it. Wow, he saw a lot of that ball. A lot more than it appeared on the video here. And he's laid it down pretty nice here. Mika Immonen certainly can't hit this ball. He's going to be forced to go up to the top rail and back down, and he's going to call it right there where he's touching the cue at. So he's going to hope to hit this ball really, really good. All right, he's got a couple of options here. He can pull this ball with straight bottom with a touch of right, or he could just slide it right over to the 8 ball, like so. Hits that ball pretty good. Overruns his position just a little bit, but he's going to be okay. He can still swing this ball 3 rails. He's looking at going 1 rail. I kind of figured he would just go this way with the cue ball. Later. All right, so he's just going to the side roll and back out, taking the back cut on the 7 ball. Nicely done. More than likely he'll just slide the cue ball 2 rails, this bottom and the side, and play the 8 in the side pocket where the closest to where the cue ball is now, that side pocket. And he misses the 7 ball. Wow. Mika's going to come to the table with a aerial attack. Don't believe he can get around the 10, but he's looking awfully quick, so maybe he can. Okay. I'm guessing the 8 is going past the 10. I'll tell you what, that's really good speed control on a rail first shot. And you send your cue ball every bit of, what is that, 9 and some change. So I would say about 14, 15 foot. And got dead perfect on the 10 ball. I mean on the 8 ball. That was a really good shot by Mika Immonen. And you can just kind of see it in his stroke and his demeanor and everything. He's not a happy camper. He should be a little bit closer in this match. A little twist, a little turn, a little nudge, unfriendly nudge here and there kind of thing is keeping him from really taking charge in this match. And some odd scratches here off the break and whatnot. He's certainly he's not a happy camper by no means. But he's a grinder. He's not going to give up. Good break. Not seeing anything go in unless the 3 ball is going to drop. And it does not. And that makes for a difficult shot here on the 1 ball because I don't believe, I mean, he can make the 3 ball. He's just not going to know where the 1's going to go because I'm pretty sure he can't make this and hold the 1 there. You certainly can't make it behind the, he can't make the 1 behind, I don't think he can make it behind the 3. He's looking very closely at it. So we'll soon see if that's what he intends, to make the 1 off the 3 or make the 3. You'll be able to tell just by which direction the cue ball or the 1 ball hits the 3. So he was playing the 3 ball. All right, I think Mika has an edge of this 1 ball, so he'll slow roll this ball and pocket the 3 off the edge of the 1. So he's going to billiard. I don't think he can hit all of the 1. I think he can just, yeah, he's looking at where he's going to put the 1 ball at. So he's going to just, I think he just barely can catch the edge of the 1, so he'll send the cue ball into the 3. And hopefully have a shot on the 1 ball. Oh, he did have all of the ball. Okay, that works. Probably would have been better off if I switched cameras on that one. But either way, that was a great shot. All right, so Mika's probably going to try to run into this 2 ball. I don't know if he was trying to get that cue ball out there to play a cut shot or bank shot. Now it's going to be a safety shot. So Yanni's going to have to come at least 1 rail, not 2. Sizing it up there would be 1. Wow. Just catches the rail first. Mika's going to have ball in hand on the 2 and has absolutely nothing here. I don't think he can swing it past the 5 ball. So really he's probably going to be looking at a safety if it doesn't go past the 5. So it looks like he's shooting it past the 5. Oh yeah. All right, good shot. All right, back to the center of the table, bottom right. Got dead perfect, it looks like. I think he can just draw it straight back. Either way, it's not a very, it's not an easy out with the 7 being right there and the 6 being right there. He's going to need good position here on the 6. He's trying to get it to stop. And that might be just enough. So he can just do like a pinch draw, just enough to get it up to the center. Okay, so he was able to go to that rail, and he just kind of shot it really fast. So that's definitely it's not going to help the cause out here for Mika Immonen. As a matter of fact, it might seal the deal for Jani Uski. He gets his 7 ball in right here and gets almost any kind of shape on the 9 on the 8. There's no way he's going to miss another ball. 8 and the 9 in the same pocket. I tell you what, he tried to miss it. He might be getting a little on the nervous side, knowing he's close to the finish line. This will put him on the hill first. Just draw this ball out. Don't touch that 9 ball. Maybe he has too much angle to draw, but it doesn't look like he does. All right, he just wanted to make sure that, look at this. Look at this. Unbelievable.
Oh.
Wow.
Is he stuck on the 10?
He sure is stuck on that 10. Had all that room.
The one place on the table.
Why didn't you just draw around this 10 ball? Don't even put the 10 ball in play.
There's one place on the table. Yeah, I think it's fine. I think he's just running the window security.
You think it's what?
It's just a window security thing.
Oh, why is it running the memory so high? Is it because it's running that video?
It's scanning some like your files and stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh, is that what it's doing?
It's like an antivirus or something.
Oh, Windows Defender?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill it.
No, it's fine. Well, it don't matter. As long as it don't hurt nothing.
It might crash, but it's fine.
What? Restart.
Oh, so it was in the middle of installing something. So, like, were there updates to be installed?
I don't know. They weren't this morning. All right, got a little distracted on that, and Mika Immonen comes back another rack. All right, he's only down, that's right. Jani hooked himself on the 10 ball, and Mika Immonen says thanks for the present. Now he's only down 2 racks. That could affect Jani. Jani desperately needs to make a ball on the break here. If he doesn't make a ball on the break and Mika runs out, we might see a turn of the tables here.
Both playing great.
Mika's not really playing all that good. He's getting some bad rolls too.
Oh.
Some really bad rolls. All right, here we go. Jani to break. Rack number 18. Leading the match 9-7 over Mika Immonen. Going to 11. Solid break. 7 ball goes in. And he's not going to have a shot on the 1. I do not believe it goes past the 8 ball. We'll check the other angle just to see. It does not look like it goes past the 8. It's very close. We're fixing to find out. There was a Windows Defender update.
Yeah. What do? You hide the cue ball behind the 4 or something like that? Where do you go here?
I mean, you could. That's an option. Run the 1 into the 8. Send the cue ball behind the 5-4. Yeah, so it must go.
You kick off the 4, right? Where do you end up for the 2? Oh, yeah. Like I said, yeah, hide behind the the 5. Yeah.
Or the 5. It's
That
all the
group of
same.
balls over there.
Yeah. It's all the same. He did call it, though, didn't
Mika. Yeah, he did call it. Yeah. Mika scratching on that jump shot. Like, my heart broke. You know what I mean? Like, oh,
Yeah,
man,
that's
made such a
crazy.
good shot. Spin 3
Yeah.
rails. Oh, my God. There's no justice. Okay.
He's looking like he can get around this 5 ball to kick the 1 ball up table. Nothing else, he can certainly jump over the edge of this 5 ball and kick it up table. You can even call it in the corner just in case he makes it. All right, well, that's no good. He didn't get behind the ball nowhere near enough to kick it that way. So Jani's going to come to the table with a nice shot here on the 1 ball. And going to get easy 2-rail position on the 2 in the opposite corner pocket. High left English, 2 rails. Wow. I think Jani might be feeling the pressure here of getting on the hill.
Can you see that? Is there an edge of that 1 ball? Looks like.
So Mika's got a small edge of the 1 ball. He may be able to place the cue ball behind the 6. It all depends on how much of this 1 ball he can actually hit. It's very close. But also at the same time, he's got to worry about scratching in that corner pocket. It's a very sensitive shot, so he might just have to draw out of this and send the 1 up table. Oh, he had a lot of that ball to hit. He had the whole ball, so that was a good shot by Mika. So now Jani's going to come up and try to do the same thing, kick behind the 1 ball. If he can. It looks like he has the line.
Is this the semi? What is this? How far out is this?
I think there was 8 players left, so after this it'll be 4. All right, kick the 1 up table, try to get it to go behind the 8, somewhere over there where the 4 is. You don't want to hit that 5 ball, just like so. That's really good speed control by Jani. I think Mika can see the edge of this, so he'll be sending the cue ball down here by the 2-9. So if it was me, I would be thinning the 1 ball right here and trying to get the cue ball right here, somewhere behind these 2 balls. Got to hit this ball very high. He's looking at the side pocket because he knows there's a chance to hit the point of the side pocket. And if he does that, it's going to be devastation. So he's decided to go ahead and bank the 1 up table instead. Probably use the 8, 2, 9 as blockers just in case he misses it. And it's going to leak out. And it might have leaked out just enough for Jani to make this ball. But he didn't get the cue ball behind the 8 anyway, so he kind of left a big window, I believe. I think Jani has a open shot at this 1 ball. Oh, yeah.
Really well hit. Wow.
That was certainly a confident stroke. Got dead perfect on the 2. And all he has to do is just stun this 2 ball and slide the cue ball underneath the 3 to shoot it up table. He would love to get perfectly straight in on this 3, as he's going to have to roll the cue ball up top where he's standing at anyways for the 4 ball. See how good he stuns it. You'll have to hit it a little hard.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's pretty good, but he's got a little too much angle on this ball, so he's going to be forced to swing his cue ball at least 2 rails, and he doesn't like it. But he doesn't have a choice in the matter.
Watch out for the side pocket.
So he'll swing his cue ball 2 rails, cut the 3 up table. Cue ball should go here, here, and back out. Anywhere in this vicinity. It's not really that much of power. It's all about stroke. Nice full follow through. And he went way too far down table, but he got away with it. He was very lucky he didn't clip that 5 ball going down table. And I'm sure Mika Immonen is probably hanging his head down low on that one. There's a sign, but it's always blocked. And they don't understand it anyways. Hell, I don't even understand it.
The screen annotation is cool, by the way.
Huh?
The screen annotation is cool.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I had one person complain, oh, he draws too much on the table. I went, okay, I'll cut it back.
So,
Yeah. Good shot. They should just draw this ball to the side rail and back out to about where it is right now. He'd love to get perfectly straight in on this 9 ball. So bottom right English. There it comes. And that's pretty good. And being that he got a little too far on this, he'll probably shoot the 10 ball in the same pocket. Doesn't have to. And he does. And as you can tell, most pool players play this shot this way, even though they could slow roll this. But this gives them the ability to put a full stroke on it and not have to worry about tensing up when they're trying to make the 9 ball. So you'll see most of them play that extra rail there. All right, so Jani is finally on the hill. And Mika Immonen needs a lot of help here. Trailing the match 7-10, going to 11. And we are at the last 8. So the loser goes home with 8th place. So I'm assuming, because this is now single elimination, it will be 5th through 8th. The last 4 players get the same amount. All right, Mika comes up dry on the break. And this time, Jani doesn't have, I don't believe he has an open shot at this one. If he does, it's going to be awfully close. Mika being a nice guy, I'm pulling the rack template off of the table.
What do you do? Where do you push out here?
Well, he's going to bank this ball.
We can hit it.
He's going to bank this ball probably to this bottom corner here and get the cue ball to go towards the center over there on that top rail. That appears to be what he's looking at. So let's see what he's got in store for it. Pretty sure he's not kicking. I think he's got a direct hit. I didn't see him call a pocket, so this is probably going to be all safety here. So he's going to bank it straight up table. Cue ball is going to go to the side rail and then back to the end rail. He'd like to get the 1 probably somewhere behind the 3, and the cue ball should go somewhere behind the 5 or the 10, but probably the 10. Center ball. All right, so he is calling it now. It could go in off the 7. It's not that hard of a shot. All right, so it's not going in, and he's got pretty good speed. Just not quite enough to get behind the 10 ball. And I don't believe Mika's going to have a shot at this combo either, although he is looking at it. But it doesn't look like he can get around the 3 ball to shoot it. But we're going to find out. I think that's what he's looking at. So let's see. Maybe he can get past the 3 enough to make it. I don't think I would risk this shot, because even if he can do that, he's going to have to hit the cue ball so slow just to hold position for the 1. And I don't know if that's really a possible shot or not. He didn't call anything, so I'm assuming he was just safety all the way on that shot. Well, there's lots of balls in the middle of the table, so if he can go 2 rails and catch the 1 ball after 2 rails, the cue ball is going to drift up table probably somewhere where the 10 and the 8 is, and the 1 should stay down here. Should get some cover. There's lots of stuff that can go his way on this kick shot. It's not a foul. Yeah, it's the opponent's option to move it back. All right. All right, 1 rail kick. Oh, I was fixing to say he's going to get another scratch. That would have been brutal. All right, so Yanni's going to come up here with the short cue. We're looking at a aerial attack here. He's got a really good chance of making this 1 ball. It's really close to the rail, so he'll be aiming at the ball and the rail at the same time. This cue ball should have natural position. If he hits the 1 ball first rather than the rail, the cue ball should go at least 2 rails, and he'll have some kind of shot on the 2 ball. All depends on how hard he hits this ball. If he just hits it just enough to get over the 2 ball, he should be shooting the 2 in this bottom right corner.
These guys are so good with that jump cue now, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really well hit.
There you go.
Keep the 5.
And he has a shot at the 2 ball. So this is going to be his first real opportunity to close this match out. He just has to, he's going to have to stun this 2 ball in and draw his cue ball to the side rail and back out and play the 3 in the bottom left corner. because he wasn't here for the players' meeting. He should have been here for the players' meeting.
Why would you do that?
Huh?
Why would you do that?
Yeah. Huh?
He was on the 9-ball event yesterday. Second
Was
chance
he?
is always the same thing.
Oh, yeah. Then I don't know why he's got a question then.
It's Manny.
He doesn't listen to the rules anyways.
It's Manny.
He thinks he's always right. Yes.
All right, so here we go. He's going to get this ball back to the center of the table so he can shoot the 4-up table
Same thing we played
in that
yesterday.
upper pocket.
Same rules.
He didn't get a whole lot out of this shot. He's a little upset about that. He's like, what just happened there? But he's got the shot. Shoot the 4 in the upper right corner. Stun this ball with a touch of right and a touch of bottom. And the cue ball should come back in between the 7 and the 8 for the 5 in the upper right, upper left corner pocket.
It's touchy, isn't it?
Huh?
It's touchy.
No. No. He'll hit it with some power.
Jeez.
All right, bottom right English. Swing it between the 7 and the 8 off the side row. Just like so. All right, well, he was hoping to play the 5 in the upper left, but I don't believe he's going to be able to now. This might actually work a little better for him.
Now they're arguing. Now they're arguing.
Both of them like to talk crap. He's the one I played him in the finals over at Livingston in the Friday tournament, and we were going to 7, and we were playing the finals, and I've got him stuck 3 games to nothing. He goes, "You want to play the rest of this for 100?" I'm like, "What? Why would I do that?" I'm like, "Dude, it's a tournament. Just finish the match." He goes, I tell you what, I think I was up 5 to 2 at one point. He goes, "You want to just play for all of it?" I'm like, "Dude, why would you say that? I'm up 5 to 2, going to 7. You think I'm gonna just fall apart because it's money?" I'm like, how dumb. But he does that kind of stuff to shark you. It didn't bother me one bit. Needless to say, he didn't get another game. I finished running over him. All right, so what we got here, got a little distracted there, sorry about that. 1 rail kick to the 6 ball. If he can make this ball, he's going to get out. So close. And Mika Immonen's going to have a shot here.
Come on, Mika.
All right, so Mika's not going to be playing around here. He's going to hit this ball all the way around the table. And more than likely, probably try to play the 7 in the same pocket. So 1, 2, 3, 4 rails around the table. 1, 2, 3, 4. And comes up dead perfect
Dead
for the
on-
same pocket.
Dead on line.
If I'd have drew it, that's exactly how I'd have drew it.
Dead straight on line.
Yep. All right, so he's probably just going to stun this ball and take that little cut on the 8 ball.
Weird.
No, it's in the pocket.
Is it in the pocket or is it on
Yeah,
the point?
the 9's in the pocket. Switch it around here. Yeah, it's close enough to be in the pocket. Yeah. All right, so bottom right, spin it back. Anywhere around where the spot is, where his hand is perfect. He didn't come close to that, but he's okay. I expect him to spin this ball 3 rails. Knowing Mika, he's not scared to run his cue ball. I am too good.
Well hit.
I am too good. Only if I could play as good as I commentate. What do you know? Here we go. Mika Immonen still alive.
Broke serve, right? No, that was his break.
Yeah, I guess that was his. All right, here we go. Jani Uski to break. Rack number 19. He's on the hill against Mika Immonen, 10-8. Mika grinding it out, trying to stay alive. Mika needs him to break dry one more time. Solid break. 8 goes flying in the pocket. And the 2 lines up in the corner. We have some clusters to deal with here. So you got the 1 and the 2 on the same side of the table there. So that creates an issue. The only way I really see going out of that, back and forth. I believe he has enough room to go 3 rails, or at least 2 rails with this. Yeah, 3 rails. And just missed the 6 ball coming back out for the 2 in the same pocket. And that's how he's playing it. And he did just miss the 6 ball.
Look out.
Uh-oh.
Look out.
Oh, very fortunate that cue ball didn't get behind the 5, and he knows it. He's got a little smirk on his face because he knows he got away with one.
Now you got a problem. This looks good.
Yeah, he's going to have to set up for a 1 rail bank on the 3 ball. If he sets up perfect for this bank, all he has to do is drift forward with the cue ball, and he's going to be dead perfect on the 4. So position on the 3 is key. He's going to need to get at least to that first diamond down there with the cue ball. Or maybe not quite that far. Definitely at least past the second diamond. Get past the second diamond, I would say about 2 inches. He's going to go look at it once again. So it looks like it's just before the 3rd diamond. He wants to be absolutely dead straight for this bank. So he doesn't have to do anything with the cue ball except make the 3. So let's see where the cue ball ends up. It needs to stop just before the 3rd diamond, and he went way too far. Not for sure why he didn't just slow roll that rather than try to force it with the center ball. So now he can still bank it if he wants, but it makes it more difficult because now that he's going to bank it, he's going to use the cue ball and run it into the 7 to hold position. And any way you look at it, he's going to need to execute absolutely perfect to pull this one off. And being that he's this close to the end of the match, I don't really think he has it. So if I had to guess, he's probably going to try to figure out a way to get a safety here. He could thin the 3 ball up table. Go 2 rails with the cue ball behind the 4 and the 6. So if he shoots the 3 this direction, cue ball should go here, back over here, and then he'd like it to die back here. That's hitting it with straight top English with just a touch of left. He can also cross corner the 3 and try to get it behind the 10 ball. But that's asking for a lot, though. I think he can get more control if he just thins the 3 and go 2 rails with the cue ball to get behind the 6 and the 4. This is a very tough position to be in. He's got a few options. Let's see what he chooses to do here. I really do like my shot.
Is that Caramon?
Well, no. Mika's going to look at this and see if this goes off the 9, if that's what you're talking about. I don't believe he's going to risk it because his opponent is on the hill, but he's looking at it. It's possible it could go off the 9, but I don't think so. I don't think he's going to risk it. This is going to be an all-out safety attempt. Probably get the cue ball up table right there where the 4 and the 6 is. About like so. He hits it really good. And I think the 4 ball has him a little bit. Let's look at this other view here and see if we can get a better view of the 4. Nah, maybe not. If that cue ball's not behind that 4 ball, this is going to be probably brutal for Mika, and he's shooting straight at it. So he's a favorite to make this 3 ball from this direction and get natural position for the 4. And there you have it. He is really straight on this 4 ball, so he's still, his work's not cut out yet. It's not finished yet. He's got to show us something on this one. I believe he looks like he's going to power draw this ball. He's going to need a good power stroke, and it looked like he did it. Look at that. Wow. That's amazing. What a stroke he just put on that ball. Let's see that one again. I believe he looks like he's going to power draw this ball. He's going to need a good power stroke, and it looked like he did it. Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. What a shot that was. What a stroke he just put on that ball. I noticed the longer that I stream, the slower the computer gets.
Well, it's building
Like going from here to there. Yeah.
those big files too.
Yeah. That's true.
Yeah, it's probably shut it down at night or something. Restart like this. It's doing some work, boy.
Oh, yeah. It's been working really good.
We got 9-ball work here to do.
Huh?
We got 9-ball work here to do.
Yeah, he does. All right, so I'm curious to see what he's got planned here for the 9-ball. And it doesn't look like the 9-10 is lined up for the side pocket, so he's going to have to get good shape here. And he's going to put that cue ball on that left diamond there, the second diamond there for the 9-ball. That will be his best opportunity of getting out. So it just depends on how he gets on the 7-ball, on what he's going to do to get onto the 9. And he's got a really good angle, so he could easily draw this ball. If nothing else, he can set up for a very nice safety shot. So he's going to shoot this ball here. He's looking at breaking it up, but I think he should draw it right here. If he doesn't get quite over there enough, he can always lock him up on the 10-ball.
You didn't get my text. You never answered me.
I didn't see it.
I just wondered.
I've been busy.
In case you missed me, I'm over there on the rail watching
Oh, I already saw you over there.
peaches.
You go over there after I got back from the bathroom.
Oh, okay. All right. That's where I'm at.
All right. How's he doing?
Okay.
Sounds like he's losing.
I thought when I went over there he was 4-2, and then next thing I know, it's 2-2, and I was like,
Maybe they forgot to move the other coin.
so I'm like,
So how's he doing now?
it's
Surely it's not still 2-2. Okay. Wow, barely 5-5, and these guys are at 10-8. That's a slow-ass match. All right, let's see what he's going to do. Going for the breakup. That was always risky, but it paid off. Now he's straight in, and it looks like he's going to take this match. He's got one more long shot to make. He's going to calm down and probably take a couple of deep breaths and cinch this ball. Draw the cue ball side roll and back out for an easy 10-ball where he's standing. Maybe he needed one more extra breath. Maybe he needed one more deep extra breath. And Mika's like, I got you right where I want you now.
My plan all along. He said, that was my plan.
Yeah, so, and I know it's not funny, but I tell you what. Mika just got a reprieve, and this could really hurt Jani Uski. This could really hurt. Mika is got the break. If Mika could pull off a really good break here and get a shot, Jani's not going to win this match. I think they have tables available on that side. Yeah, there won't be none of that. I'm live streaming. Yeah, this is a pay-per-view event. We got a bunch of world-class players in the building from all over the world. You want to see some good pool? They don't miss. All right, here we go. Mika Immonen in the break. Rack number 20. Uh-oh. Gets the ball on the break. Where's this one going to stop? It's going to be very close. Very close. I think he has a shot on this one. Yes, he does have a shot on this one. Now, Mika can get position on this 3-ball. I'm assuming this is probably the way I would play it. Play the one in the corner, send the cue ball over here, and back out here. I wouldn't try to finesse this ball. Okay, then. I don't think that's quite how he had this planned out. But now Mika's going to freeze him up probably to the back of this 4. If it's not too straight. Yeah, I'm not really sure why he played that one the way he did. I thought he had a way better chance of getting a shot on a 3 the way I was thinking. And I'll tell you what, he hit this ball really good. Yeah, this is, I don't even think he can go one rail. I don't think he can go that way. That's going to be asking for a lot to hit the ball that way. Yeah, I was going to say he might be better off going 3 rails kicking at this ball. And then he's still got to miss the 4 this way. Oh, he could. No, I don't think he can play it this way. He's in a tough situation here. I'm pretty sure this this ball really appears to be frozen. I could be wrong. Oh, can't see it that way, so I'll leave it. Put it back. Yeah, he doesn't even come close to making this ball. All right, so here we go. Mika was very fortunate to get away with that shot that he did on the 1 ball, allowing him to create such a jam-up safety on the 4 ball. And Jani had no chance of getting to the 3 ball. All right, so here we go. He was hoping to get a little straighter on this so he could just shoot the 6 right where he's standing at. He can still do that. I prefer to do that. Just do a little stun draw here. Just get it off the rail and don't get hooked behind the 7. And he hits it dead perfect. So he's going to play the 7 right where he's sitting at. Just draw it back just a few inches. Or a whole bunch of inches. I really didn't think he had that kind of angle, but apparently he did. All right, so he's got natural 3-rail position here. So this is looking like a hill thriller, y'all. Dead perfect speed. He'll just stun this ball in and shoot the 10 in the opposite corner pocket. About like so. Unbelievable. The turn of events.
That safety on the 3 ball, right?
Yeah.
That one shot.
Yep.
There's a 3-game swing.
All right. So Jani is the tables have turned and Jani is highly upset. I would be too. He missed that 9 ball. He is supposed to make that 9 ball any day of the week. So obviously the nerves are getting the best of him at the moment. My other batteries went dead.
Oh, you're kidding. Well, you don't want to stop him now.
No. I'll wait. Can't hear the table mic because my batteries went dead in my wireless mic up there. So I'll fix that after this rack. This is guaranteed the last rack of this match. Hill thriller, y'all. All right, Jani Uski to break. 10-10 ball game with Mika Immonen. If Jani ever needs a really good break, now would be the time to put at least 3 balls in on the break and get a really good shot on the lowest numbered ball. Usually the 1. Here we go. Solid break. 5 goes in. And that's pretty much it. He's got an extreme back cut here on the 1 ball, which is very makeable. And we got another cluster here. 2, 3, 4 in the 10 ball. Need to go ahead and move the template, the racking template, just in case anything gets touched down there. You don't want anything to land on top of the rack. Then you'll be putting chalk cubes down on the table trying to figure out how to get the rack out. I believe he's going to back cut this ball. Play the 2 in the side pocket. Probably going to try to run into the 6 ball, at least to hold position for the 2. So this way, anywhere in this vicinity. He might have to hit it too hard. Might not be able to hold this ball. So let's say he really needs to hit the 6. All right, he don't like it, and I don't like that shot either. Putting it that close to a dead ball in the pocket. And you know, Mika is more than likely going to jump this ball and make this 8 ball. He's going to cross bank the 1 into this bottom left-hand corner pocket and call the 8 ball. You asked me that last time, didn't you? Oh, was that yesterday? I thought it was earlier today. No, I haven't seen the bar keys. All right, here we go. Aerial attack. Mika Immonen trying to make the 8 ball. That didn't happen. Hit it way too square in the face, and Mika is finally getting the rolls, y'all. Mika is finally getting the rolls. This is going to be a very tough kick here. 2-rail kick. The only way I see him hitting this 1, and he's going to call the 8, no doubt about that. And I believe he's going to have to do this. This is not that tough of a kick. You just act like you're trying to make the cue ball in the corner pocket and just swing it a little wide. I don't think he can go around. I don't think he can get past that like that. It's tough to tell from here. It looks like he's got a shot. He's got to stiffen this up so much. Extreme draw on this shot. Yeah, I thought it looked like it was going too wide. So Mika will play this combo because you don't want to have a ball hanging in a pocket like that because those are the toughest ones to deal with. Yes, there's a lot of work to do here. He may be trying to break it up right now because he knows the 1's going to stay right there. And he was. He was trying to hit that. He's very fortunate he didn't scratch. Obviously, he didn't know where the cue ball was going. So now, I don't believe he has a choice here. He's going to be looking at a safety attempt on the 2-ball. If he tries to run into this 2-3, there's no telling what he's going to get out of it. So he's just going to set up for the safety. He's going to skim off the 2-ball and send the cue ball this way. Just like so, and he hits it really good. I think Jani may have a sliver of this 2-ball. Although it is going to take the cue ball up towards that top corner pocket. So he's going to have to be very careful if he does have a piece of this 2-ball. If he doesn't, he's going to be kicking the 2 inside pocket where the 9-ball is. All right, so here we go. He's just barely going to touch it. He would like to get it to go right in between the 3 and the 6. But that will be asking for a lot. Yeah, this is not easy by no means. And you got to make sure you don't scratch. Most important, not to scratch. Wow. All right, so I believe Mika can still he can see the edge of this ball. If he can see the edge of this ball, he's going to be placing it behind the 3 and sending the cue ball up behind the 7-ball up top. That's going to be his goal. 2 rails behind the 7. There's 1. Now, he didn't get behind the 7, but he did get behind the 3-ball. Now Jani can go rail first on this too, but I don't believe he has much of a chance to make it. So he's going to probably come down here to the end.
Just call it aside.
Yeah, he just caught it in the side. So he's looking at.
2 rails.
I believe he's going to try to. I don't know really. There's no way that ball's going in that side pocket because these 2 balls here are in the way. So if he kicks it this way here, unless he's calling the 10-ball, now that's possible. He's kicking the 2 right here, calling the 10. Well, he got the first part of it right. He did stop his cue ball dead in its tracks. Mika Immonen's going to be coming to the table with the short cue because I don't think he has anything else. Don't believe there's any other way of hitting this 2-ball. Not really sure what that was all about. Dennis Grobby won. All right, Dennis Grobby just won his match, so he's still alive in the top 4 then. Who was that he played? Wilker? Oh. Dennis Grobby just beat Max Lechner. This is probably going to cost Mika Immonen the match right here. But at the same time, you never know. Jani had a chance to win his last game 2 games ago and missed the 9-ball. So you can bet he's got the nerves pumping for sure. The blood's definitely purring up. Just get it out to the middle of the table. All right, that's good speed there. Play the 4, bottom left corner. Doesn't matter if he gets straight or not. He just needs to make sure that he does get a decent shot on the 4. If he gets straight, he can always draw it straight back for the 6 in the upper corner. All right, so he's planning it out. Now he's looking at playing the 6 in the side. I don't really think I would do that. Not only just had to. If he had to, then that would be the way to go. But as of right now, it seemed that he would play the 6 straight up there, try to get straight and just roll with it. So given the angle that he just put himself on the 4, he's going to be forced to slide the cue ball all the way up table. All right. Cue ball control is what it's all about. Make sure you don't go too far down. It's best to come up a little short rather than a lot long. Look at this. Mika Immonen is like, what in the world is going on here? This guy does not want to win this match. And Mika's unfortunate not to have a shot on this 4 ball. He did hit the jaws of the pocket. So Mika's going to have to play safe here. More than likely, he's going to thin this 4 ball, the left side of the 4 ball as we're looking at it, and try to get this cue ball to get right behind the 6. Very thin shot. Needs to keep going. Needs to keep going. I don't think he got there. If he did, it's going to be awfully close. It's going to be awfully close. There's going to be a lot of pressure on this shot. He's got automatic position. So this is going to be all about making the ball.
Is that same shot he missed?
Yes.
Two extra?
And this one's a little bit more difficult. All right, here we go. Center ball with a touch of left English. Spin the cue ball 2 rolls for the 6 inside. A lot of heat on this shot. And he drills it. And look at the 6. Oh my goodness. Mika is probably furious right now. So he's looking at going up and down table. He may have a little too much angle on this to try to hold this ball. So he's going to be forced to go up and down. And Mika's going to hope he runs into this 9 ball trying to get back up table. Or scratches. Or scratches. Do you believe this? Wow. Or scratches. Look at that. Or scratches. Do you believe this? All right. Mika's got a routine 3 ball out. And Mika doesn't shake too often, so I don't expect him to miss either one of these balls. But anything can happen. That ball did rub the rail before it went in. This is going to be the last ball of this match, and Mika's going to advance if he makes this ball, as he does, to the last 4. Unbelievable. Jani Uski's got to be sick to his stomach. That is unreal. Mika Immonen takes it down. Well, actually, Mika Immonen gets a few early gifts for Christmas.